The amount of time that you put into your cardistry moves is not the main reason that your cardistry videos don't look good. It's not how much time you put in, it's not necessarily the cards that you're using, it's not the angle of the camera, it's not any fancy editing, it's not having someone to hold the camera either. It's not the specific moves that you're using, and the truth is, this one issue that you have with your cardistry videos can be fixed in a matter of seconds. And to be able to demonstrate this point, I'm gonna do it 3 different ways so that way you can truly see the difference. Now, what's the main reason that your cardistry videos aren't as good as they should be? The main issue is lighting. The first thing I'm gonna do is turn off all of my lights and just turn on the main light in my room. So in this case, I only have my main room light on. Let me show you what that would look like. Okay, now let's try this again, but I'm only going to do 2 switches. First, I'm going to turn off the main light, and secondly, I'm gonna add in 1 light on my right side at a 45-degree angle. This is the only switch I've done, is at a 45-degree angle right here. That's the only light I have. If you want to, you could add one at the other 45-degree angle. I'd have this one be a little bit dimmer to be able to take off a little bit of the shadows on this side, but if you wanted to, you could just leave it with the 1. This is called the key light. It's as close as I can get it without being in the camera shot, and it's a little bit above the top of my face. So as you can see, have it right here. This one is gonna be a little bit farther away, a little bit dimmer, that I can still keep a little bit of the shadows. Now I'm gonna do the same moves, but with this lighting, and then I have a bonus 3rd one, which will make it look spectacular. So let me show you what this would look like first. Now I'm gonna do the same thing one more time, but now I'm gonna turn on those blue lights, and I'm gonna turn on one thing called a backlight or a headlight. So the backlight or the headlight is gonna shine right here on the back of my head and the back of my shoulder to be able to separate me from the background, and then I'll turn on the blue lights as well for the background lights. So all that did was put a little bit of that shadow away when it came to my shoulder and the back of my head right here. Now let me turn on the 2 blue lights, and the thing is, these are just Bluetooth LED bulbs that I got off Amazon for like 15 bucks a piece. So now let me show you the same thing, but with those lights added. Perfect. Obviously the 3rd one in comparison to the first one was complete change. For the key light and the fill light, you could literally just use 2 lamps around your house. Just make sure that the 2 light bulbs that you're using don't look completely different, or one's a LED bulb that looks really white, and then you have another bulb that's like really old from your grandma's house that looks really yellow. That's gonna look really weird. So just make sure that the color of the 2 bulbs is really close and you'll be fine. These bulbs I just got as Bluetooth LED bulbs off of Amazon. And quite frankly, you'd only need 1, because if I turn the one off, still looks just fine. If I turn the other one off, still looks just fine. It makes it a little bit more full if you have both of them, and that's because I like a little bit more of a vibrant look to my backgrounds. but everybody likes it a little bit different anyways. Now, of course, there are going to be other factors when it comes to how your cardistry videos look. The two other biggest things that I see would be move choice and the cards that you use. If you're struggling with the move choice side of things, I have a full cardistry tutorials playlist that I'd recommend, and you can click on it right here. And if you want some really cool cards who can do some really cool things, but you're not quite sure which ones to use, let me introduce you to Descendants playing cards. And I'm gonna show you a specific move that these cards do above all the others, and it's a move called Pirouette. Or quite frankly, any move where the cards rotate, but Pirouette is the best one. Let me show you. Pirouette is a fun move to do regardless, but with the cards like these that have a rotating design anyways, it makes it just look beautiful. Now, of course, the Pirouette cardistry tutorial is going to be in that playlist, but if you want Descendants playing cards, you can either click here or the first link in the description below so you can pick them up for yourself. If you like all sorts of videos helping you with your cardistry, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. This is CPM, signing off.